Okay, with today's installation we're going to be using Prova Flex heat. It's an uncoupling mat that has the capability of stringing our wire through. And the floor heating system we're using is Suntouch's warm wire. Okay, we're going to be using our edge strip kits also to make a perimeter barrier to contain our self-leveling. We're going to be using our Ardex X5 as our actual insulation thin set for the Prova. And we're going to use liquid backer board to pre-fill over the wire, totally encapsulated, get us a nice flat surface for our tile. It's a great idea before you do any type of installation whatsoever, is take a nice damp sponge, not too wet, and just wipe down your substrate to make sure that we got all of the dust and any bond breaking particles off of it first. I mentioned we were using liquid backer board as a self-leveler that's going to encapsulate our wire. The peel and stick properties of our edge strip kits allow us to form that perimeter barrier. So peel, stick, push it tight to the floor, and that's done. There is no waste, like I said, you can just use a standard utility knife, cut a piece. Add it to the corner. And use the remainder coming out of the wall. Prova Flex heat is so easy to work with. It literally uses the same utility knife we use for edge strips. Boom, nice cut. And then we'll pre-cut the whole room, and then we'll mix up our thin set. Okay, I did this on purpose actually. I cut this material so that it shows that there's absolutely no waste also with your Prova. Make sure that you keep your pattern in line here, and so we'll be able to seam that together. Okay, we mixed up our thin set here. We'll just remove all of these pieces. Thin set is mixed a lot looser than if you were going to do a tile installation. So we're going to make sure that we get it covered. We're going to use the back of the trowel to key it all in. And then you're going to use a 1/4 by 1/4 notch to get the notch to embed our Prova Flex heat. Okay, after we've troweled out our thin set, we're laying our piece in. And I'm using a float here to embed it, so push it nice and solid into your thin set. And there we go. You embed it. Pull it back, make sure you get good coverage. There's some nice coverage right there. So reinstall it and then continue with the rest of the room. We have the advantage for this job that we're going to allow this to completely dry for 12 hours at least overnight. It's kind of late in our day. So there you go, there's your Prova Flex heat. Tomorrow we'll be stringing the wire through there, pouring our liquid backer board, getting a nice flat surface. Remember, level is desired, but flat is required. Alright, we're back. We allowed our Prova Flex heat to completely dry. It's very solid. Now it's time to string our cable. First step is we're going to pull our cold lead up to our box. The second piece of wire will be for our floor sensor. Don't forget the floor sensor. Since we're on wood here, we're going to be using the 3-inch spacing, so that's 2 full circle apart. Right here I did a little outline of where our vanity footprint will be. You don't have to, and you should not, put floor heat underneath vanities. So we're going to just get right up to the toe kick here, have nice warm toe. We're just going to use a float, push the cable into the Prova heat. And Very simple. Like I said, just using the flow here so we're not damaging the wire. Just get nice even coverage. Okay, one feature of the Suntouch warm wire is that when you're about halfway on your cable, it's got a little marker here. So now we can gauge to make sure that we're good at our layout. It looks like it's going to be perfect. We're just going to go around our toilet. Nice job. Okay, we're happy with our coverage of our wire. We made sure that we have our sensor, mix up our liquid backer board. Now it's just a matter of just pouring it nice and slow. And it'll go right up to our edge strips to encapsulate the wire, get us a nice flat surface for our tile. See, I'm just using this little brush to just kind of move the material, get it where we want, and kind of is breaking the surface tension. We're all done with our pour now. I'm really pleased with how flat this floor will be for our tile. We got some long plank tiles that are going to be put in there. I want to thank 3 companies: Ardex for taking care of us with the X5 and the liquid backer board, Suntouch for taking care of us with the wire and the floor heat system, and for Prova Flex Heat for taking care of us with the uncoupling membrane. This is going to be a nice warm floor. Thanks a lot for watching.